What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on MLB 20. This is Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 220 or 239, I should say. And today we are going to be playing against two of our rivals. First up is going to be the Twins. As you take a look here at the Twins roster, and there you see some Kyle Seager's a familiar name, but pretty much, some of these names you see here are not traditional Twins players. Of course, the rosters has changed quite a bit here in this series as we're 6 years in to this road to the show. But as we take a look here, we're going to be hosting the Twins here in this first series here. We're actually, later on, in this episode, we're going to see the Twins or the Indians play also here, as we're going to be hosting both series here as we wrap up our homestand. Now, Twins are going to be first here. They're 27-36 right now. They're in fourth place in the AL Central, and they are looking to try to continue to get a winning streak going for themselves. Now, the last 10 games, they are 4-6, and they finished recently just finished a 2-game series there with Miami, defending Miami in both of those games, 5-3 and 7-5. So they're trying to get on they got a nice little winning streak here, I believe 2 games, and they're going to try to see if they can get kind of compound that here today by trying to get ahead of us here, or at least try to get some wins here off of us here in today's game. Is, like I said, they got quite a bit back here. As we see Theo now here slams this one over to left center field there. That's going to be caught there. No problem there making that play. And that is going to be out number 1. Or at least an out there in the inning. So bottom of the third here, of course, Theo's been pretty well, hitting very well. Of course, he's been back in the lineup here since he was benched in a couple episodes ago. And, the tension between him and his skipper has there's still tension. Let's just say that. There's still some tension with the two of them, as Bond's able to hit a nice double and get a runner in scoring position. So top of the fourth here, 1 on, 1 out, as we'll see some defensive situation out here for Bonds and for the Tigers as they're trying to get this double play. But at least what's been going on in the clubhouse right now, I talked to a lot of people, guys, in the clubhouse. They said that, there was some just disagreement. There's still some, they're going to agree to disagree on a lot of things. And Bonds, of course, says that he is going to still continue to try to steal bases if he can. If he's got the ability to do so, he's going to do so. He don't care if he has a red light or not. He's going to do what he's going to do. He's going to do what he thinks is best for the team. At the same time, I kind of told him, it's like, maybe not stealing so many bases is not the best for the team. Maybe just playing it by ear. And he kind of agreed with me and kind of didn't, but it's his career. He can do what he wants with it. Of course, the rumblings of him possibly getting traded has been rumored around quite a bit. There's a lot of different teams could possibly use his services here, and we could see that somewhere in the near future, maybe getting close to the trade deadline. At least what I've been told, but a lot of the MLB insiders is that the Tigers are going to try to hold on to Bonds as long as possible, and there's a good chance that they could trade him by the trade deadline or the day of the trade deadline. So we'll have to see and find out if that's going to be in play at some point here. As we go to the bottom of the 6th here, nice base hit there from Bonds, as he is able to get on board there. So now Miguel Cabrera, as we're just looking at some of this action here from this first game. It's 5-0 ball game. As Bonds here getting off the bag here just a bit. There you go. He's going to go ahead and take off and steal here. He's going to get there on time, and he is going to get there. Nice job. Nice hustle there as he made a nice jump there off of Greenwood and made a nice play there. Getting there right before the tag has been made. So now 2-2 count here for Miguel Cabrera, as he is over 3 day here, and Bonds here going to go ahead and take off there. And Bonds going to take off and get to, he's going to stay at third there, as I thought he's been told by his third base coach to hold up. So he's going to stay at third. And after there's a nice hit there from, or at least a good way of moving the runner over there from Cabrera. Now, Lucas Duda here coming to the bat here. He's also 0 for 3 as Greenwood here strikes him out and gets Bonds, of course, stranded there at third base. So that ends the inning with the runner stranded. It's still 5-0 here as we go to the top of the 7th coming up here for the Twinkies. As we now go to fast forward down to the bottom of the 8th here. It's still a 5-0 ball game. Nobody on and 2 away here as Theo Bonds up to bat. 2 for 4 for the day here. As we'll see the pitch here. We'll see what he can do. And he's going to ground this one there to the shortstop there. This should be an easy play. And it is a nice routine 6-3 put away there. As that will, of course, end the inning. So no runs coming across this time around. It's still 5-0 here as we get closer to wrapping up this first game of this episode. As we see, yeah, that's pretty much how this one's going to end. As the Tigers are able to hold on to the victory here. They win this one. A final score 5-0. Nice little shutout here in front of home for the hometown crowd as they get the victory. As Bonds goes 2 for 5 in this one with a double. And of course a victory there for the club. So nice job. Like I said, still some tension. Both they've been both actually at least I've been told to go to the GM's office and kind of just put all their disputes out there between the two of them in front of the GM and of course the owner of the ball club. And and sometimes that's what you have to do, just to kind of clear the air and kind of get the tension away from the guys in the clubhouse, because a lot of guys in the clubhouse are not, they feel like that right now they got a good thing going on right now and they want to keep this momentum they have, which they've done even with this tension, this high tension that's in the air right now. And there's kind of some little tribes within the two camps of how things should be settled. And of course it's an in-house thing they have to do. This is what you have to deal with when you're when you're in the MLB on a team, when you got so many egos. So we'll see now game 2 as Bonds here gets grounded out there. And Bonds kind of agrees that he may not have been, he's not the best player in the world, because he's by far the best player right now in Major League Baseball, but he still has some issues in his game that he still has to worry about. He's got quite a few strikeouts here this year, and he has times he struggled at the plate. And of course, being in situations like this, you don't want to be in, as he ends up rounding first base and gets called out. So yeah, he's definitely going to have to be talked to there on that one there, as he should have kept his eye there on the lead runner. So bottom of the 5th coming up here is tied 4 all here, as there's no runners on board. And of course, he is going to lead off here. We'll see how he can ignite this dynamic challenge here, see if we can get him on board and hopefully get a rally going here to break up this tie up at 4. As we see a swing of the bat here, and this one's going to go high and deep out to center field, and that's just going to be an easy play and an easy out. And that's going to, of course, you see, try to get on by any means necessary to get on board and get a hit. So now we're in the bottom of the 6th here, 3-1 count for Bonds. There's 1 on and 2 out. We're down by a run here. We'll see what Bonds can do here as he just smacks this one up the middle there past the pitcher. Runner's going to come around to score. It's going to help tie this ball game up 7-all with a nice RBI single. And of course, like I said, that is again another just a great opportunity there for Bonds. He's taking advantage of that, having a runner in scoring position, able to score that runner home and tying this one up there. You see the RBI lead is right now as he's entering play here today. He has 61, and of course amongst the leaders, the top leader right now in the American League when it comes to RBIs. So now Miguel Cabrera up to bat here, up next here, 1 for 3 day here for him. As he's, like I said, been struggling at the plate some here. As Bond's going to go ahead and take off here, still for a second. And again, a nice stolen base there. So, I mean, and sitting back and watching this, I guess there's times where Bonds had some bad jumps there. It's like, okay, he had a bad jump. But at the same time, he's been pretty successful. I think his stealing percentage is still pretty high. So, I mean, the odds of him stealing the base are pretty good in his favor. As we see here, Bond's going to go ahead and try to make an attempt here. Home slides there at home plate, gets there. He is safe, and it makes it an 8-7 ball game. That's a nice hustle there. As you see, this one just goes out to shallow right field here. Should just be good enough for a single, but and of course the runner, Bond's shouldn't be able to score here, but Bond's going to take the challenge here as he sees an offline throw there, and gets there and scores at home. So we'll see here at the bottom of the 8th. It's now 9-8 here, as there's runners on the corners now. 1-2 count, 1 out. Bonds here smacks this one there to deep right or left center field. That one's going to roll around here. Run's going to score, and it's going to make it. Oh, Bond's going to get tagged out at third, but the runner will come across, and it'll be a 10-9 ball game. And that is how this one is going to finish, as they win this one 10-9. Nice hustle there. Of course, Bonds just showing the determination there on trying to get that triple, but now they got the runner across, and the runner made it and got the winning run there, as it makes it now finishes day here 3 for 5 in the ball game, with a double, 3 RBIs, and a run scored there for him, as they again win the second game of this 3-game series here against the Twins. So far, this series is looking pretty good here, especially against playing this 4th place team here in the American League Central. We're definitely, like I said, showing off what we can do here. And like I said, maybe, with them talking to the GM and, of course, airing out their grievances between the two of them in front of the GM and the owner, maybe this is what they needed to kind of clear the air and get things going and get themselves both in their gear, get a fire underneath them. And because both want to win another World Series here. Of course, the question of if Bond's going to be here next season is still up in the air, because he is, and there is talks about him possibly being traded. We've seen it already here. He's made it public in a lot of cases. So he's been talking about wanting to leave Detroit for a long time now. He started his career here, and now he feels like he can go somewhere else, because this is his last year of arbitration, so he can be a free agent here and kind of go wherever he wants to go. I'm sure he wants to, definitely leave Detroit. He wants to see what the other ventures, other teams out there that can offer him. As you see, he flies this one out to right field for a quick out to end the inning. So, not the start I'm sure he wanted to start off here in Game 3, but that's what the case may be. As we go down to the bottom of the 3rd here, 2 out, 1 on, and then we'll see a 3-0 count, and a lovely 3-0 count there, as he is able to find this one in a gap. That's going to go out to left center field. That's going to roll around, and that's going to be a nice play here, as he's able to score that runner home, and makes it now a 2-1 ball game, as Detroit's finally on the board here. As we take a look here, just look at a good crack in the bat there, finding a gap, and playing it very well, getting himself, of course, in scoring position. So Miguel Cabrera up to bat next here. He's 0 for 1. We'll see what he can do here today, as he has a 1-1 count upon him. Yeah, 2 out. So now 2-1 here. We'll see this ball here being smacked over exactly where Bonds hit his at, off the wall out there in left center field. That one's going to be thrown in here, and Miguel Cabrera going to go for a double as he scores the tying run here. It makes it now 2-all here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the skipper either the skipper or the pitching coach coming out here for the Twins, talking to his starter. So now bottom of the 5th here, tied 2-all. Bonds 1 for 2, double, RBI, and a run scored for him. We'll see what he can do here in this one as he swings the bat here. And oh, he got all this one. Every single last stitch of that ball is going to be up and gone out of the ballpark. Home run there for Theo Bonds, as that is home run number 26 for him. And that is going to be in the stratosphere there. Hopefully eventually landing somewhere there for a fan. As that goes 415 feet there. Nice job. As Bonds able to put 2 more runs out here for his ball club. making it now a 4-2 ball game. Let's take a look at the replay there, and look, he just hit it right there on the sweet spot, right where you want it at, and just takes that one right straight to left field. And a nice souvenir there for the fans. As we go now, take a flashback here to the 5th inning of the home run we just seen there. And we'll see what he can do here now this time around here, coming up in this at bat. And we get to see him here in the 7th. So bottom of the 7th here, 2 on, 1 out. Bond's looking for a pitch here, try to see what he can do here, and he's going to drive this one past the shortstop there. Nice play. As that's going to have a run come around here and make it now a 5-2 ball game. And now still 2 runners on and 1 out. Bottom of the 8th coming up here, now 9-2. This ball game's gotten away here, as the Twins here having a tough trouble here, and the Twins going to even have more trouble as that ball goes right over the fence there in right field. Beautiful shot there, 373 there for Theo Bonds as he gets home run number 27. And that's going to extend now the lead now to 10-2 here in this monster of a game. Wow, what a game here so far for the Tigers, and especially here for Theo Bonds, as they are really lighting it up here at Comerica. Take a look at the replay here. Look right there. He left that ball right up there, right where that's right there, down the middle there. And of course, Bonds taking hold of it and takes advantage of that. And he takes that one right out of the ballpark, as the Tigers will, of course, win this game here. Final score 10-2 is your final. Of course, Bonds having a great day. He's the player of the game in this one, as a matter of fact. 4 for 5 in this ball game, 2 home runs. His 26th and 27th of the season. Of course, a double, 5 RBIs scored, and of course 4 runs scored for him in this one, as they wrap up the series here. And they'll win this one. It's a nice clean little sweep here, 3-0. So like I said, you know, every so often you gotta fight amongst your family, in this case your baseball family, and kind of get things going on there, because things can help you change. Maybe that's the thing, that's the catalyst that will help change this ball club to go in the right direction. So far it's working so far right now, and we'll see if that will continue to be the case here. Of course, we have to keep close watch of it, but I would definitely say here, this was actually a really good series. I had a lot of fun playing this, and especially with Bonds hitting 2 home runs there, and just with him getting benched there, I think that really kind of put a fire underneath his behind, and realizing, hey, I gotta back up what I've been talking about here as of late, especially still in the bases there. But you see, we got a nice, we did some training here on the field, and we're gonna see where we got a few things here we can work on. Looks like we're gonna work on our sprint and what else? Base running aggressiveness there. So we're gonna open those caps up so we can be able to get some more of those filled up, and of course just be better at base running here and still in bases here. As you see there, one of our teammates, he's like, hey, how about you steal 3 bases in the next 3 games? So we'll go ahead and do that. And then whoa, what? We've been traded. Okay, so we've got what we wanted here, and we're gonna be traded to the Atlanta Braves. Now, this is actually one of those teams I really think it would be fun to play, especially here in Road to Show. Atlanta usually has some really good pitching there. They're known for that. Not to mention they got some good power hitters there. I believe they still have a lot of the same core players that they currently have right now in IRL right now, with the exception of, obviously, of course, of what's his name now with the Dodgers. But this might be a good fit here. So we're gonna go ahead, and of course, we can't, we have no choice but to accept the offer, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So long, Motor City. Hello to Hotlanta. So here we are now in Atlanta, 39-26. We're 3 games ahead of the Nationals, so still a tight race here, like we were just in the AL Central. We're on a 2-game winning streak right now, and currently the Braves are 5-5 for the last 10 games. So looks like they're doing pretty well. Day games, they've got a ratio there, along with their So it looks like, or I should say, their division games and their home games, pretty similar there. So away games a little struggling there. They're under 500 right there. 4 games under 500 when it comes to away games. So we're gonna be, I believe, this series here. They just played the first game against Pittsburgh, and there you see Pittsburgh's current standings right now, 42-23. You see eight of the last. They've won the 8 of the last 10 games there, so not too bad there. And of course, take a look at some of their other statistics there when it comes to home, away, day, and night. Looks like they have a pretty nice time at home, but they're going to be on the road here, as I believe this is a home game here for us. I believe we're going to be in the last 2 games of this series. So like I said, Freddie Freeman is still in the squad here, but of course, in real life, he's there with the Dodgers, the team that he beat last year for the World Series. But yeah, so we'll see the rotation here: Julio Teheran, Mike Minor, Alex Wood. So those are decent 3 guys right there. You can do some pitching with. I don't know much about Clark. Overstreet's one of those younger pitchers there here on the road to show. I want to say he was with the Rockies organization starting off in this when we started this series off, but I might be wrong there. But anyway, there you see some of the Pirates players there. Of course, McCutchen here, at least in this version, is still with the Pirates. Of course, Jordy Mercer, and of course, what else? Jennings. You see Todd Frazier, and of course, several other players here that you're kind of accustomed to seeing from the Pirates back in a couple years ago. Here, recently, as far back, I would say probably back in 2018, 2019. But anyway, there you see there's some of the pitchers there, and of course we're going to see what we can do here. So this will be our first time in the National League, as we definitely got to change that graphic there. So we're now part of the Atlanta Braves here, and like I said, we're going to try to see what we can do here. This is the first time we've actually been in Atlanta as Theo Bonds here. I don't think we've ever played Atlanta. If we have played Atlanta, I think we've played them probably more so at home. I don't think we met them in the postseason. Obviously that would be the World Series. But we'll see what we can do here today. As we're wearing a new jersey, still wearing number 33. It looks really sharp on him. I like those colors on him. So we'll see what we can do here with Bonds. Coming up his first at bat as a Brave here at SunTrust Park here in northern Atlanta. As we'll see a great pitch there. This was going to sky out there to right field, and that's going to be the first out here, as we're not going to get our first hit as a Brave here today, right now, at least in this first at bat here. But hopefully today we can, at some point here, get our first at bat, or get our first hit, I should say. So we'll see now. Runner on first base and 1 out, and he goes chasing there, as that is not what you want to do there, especially if you're trying to show this new club what you're all about. You can't be chasing pitches like that. And so, try and get those first, new guy on the new team, new guy on the team, and try and get those jitters out. I mean, I can understand with that. So now he has a good opportunity here to drive in a run here. Still nothing ball game. Let's see a ground ball there, grounded right to the first baseman. Can't move, advance the runner there, as that's going to be now 2 away here on Atlanta. So Bonds there having a tough time here at bats here. We'll see what he can do here now, as we're down by 2. As Pittsburgh's taking a nice job there hitting there in the top half of the 7th. So bottom of the 7th here, we'll see a pitch here as Bonds goes after the first pitch here. This one's going to be high and deep. This is going to be out to right center field, and that one's going to stay in the ballpark, as that of course will keep Bonds in the ballpark, and of course retire the side there. So after 7, it is 3-1 here. We'll see if Bonds gets another at bat, and well, unfortunately, that is not going to be the case here, as the Pittsburgh Pirates picks up the win here in this one. Bonds goes 0 for 4 in the game, as he kind of struggled there a little bit there, but we're hoping that he'll be able to bounce back. So he's got, hopefully, he's got those first, the new game, or I should say the new guy jitters out of him. He's not used to seeing this, National League pitching, especially some of these National League pitchers here. He's not used to seeing them. So he's going to take some time to adjust. Hopefully it won't take too much time. But I think Atlanta got a pretty good deal here. I have to check next episode and see exactly who he was traded amongst. I wouldn't say it was Jason Hayward. Or was it? Yeah, Jason Hayward. Yeah, okay, there it is. I wasn't sure if I put it in this video or not. But yeah, there you see acquired third baseman from the Tigers for center fielder Jason Hayward. So they went ahead and got Hayward there. They're going to acquire, the Tigers got him acquired. And so we'll see how this trade pans out. I mean, both teams are for first place. And of course, both teams might need some extra, obviously, like I said, Atlanta needs some infield help, and of course Tigers need some outfield help, which I wasn't really aware of. I think most importantly, I think they need more help in their pitching, and I would say in their bullpen. But I'm sure both teams are going to be trying to make some moves here as we move along here. As we get to Alex Wood here today, he's going to be pitching for us, and we'll see how well he does here. Hopefully we can get him some run support here in today's matchup here. See, it looked like he had a pretty rough going there last time around. So Andrew McCutchen coming up to bat here in the top of the first. 0-2 count for McCutchen as there's one on and one out. And looking for the pitch here, and we're going to see if we're going to get this ground ball here. Trying to turn a double play. That's one, that's two, and that is it for the inning. Nice turn around there on that double play around the horn. As the Pirates go down, they take away two. As there's no score yet here in this ball game. So we'll see what Bonds can do now in his second game as a Atlanta Brave. You see that he is first in the National League in his average right now, hitting 375 right now. 27 home runs, 69 RBIs, and OPS, of course, over 400. One on, one out for Bonds as we'll see a pitch here, and this one's going to get, oh yeah, he got all that one there, baby. That one's up and gone. Home run there for Theo Bonds, as that is home run number 28 there. It's a two-run shot there for him. Nice job as he's now finally got his first hit and his first home run as a Atlanta Brave. He's officially a Brave here now. Nice job. As I think this between just like Miguel Cabrera and Bonds were there in Detroit, I think Freddie Freeman and Bonds are going to be a nice 1-2 punch there in that 3-4-5 combination there. Because I can see them dropping maybe Bonds down to 4 and putting Freeman at 5, or maybe putting Freeman at 3 and putting Bonds at 4, or like what they do in this game here, having Bonds at 3 and having Freeman at 4. Any combination right there would really work out for this ball club. I really feel like there's something about this club that now with Bonds here, it could be really something fun. So we'll see what, of course, Freeman can do here. He's up to bat there. He's 0 for 1. And of course, Bonds drew a walk there. So now with 2 out and 1 on, we'll see what Bonds can do as he gets off the back here just a bit, playing with maybe with the head of the pitcher there. He's going to go ahead and take off here still for second, and he is going to get tagged out at the bag 2. And that's going to be a put away there. And so, they read that one very well there as they pitched out on purpose there to get Bonds. So now, 2-run home run there, of course, in the first inning here. We'll see what he can do here now in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring her in a run. Making it now 3-1 here in Atlanta. As there's now 2 on here, nobody out. And let's see if we can get the rally, get a nice little rally going here for ourselves, as pitching coach here for the Pirates going to come out and talk to his pitcher here and kind of see what's going on with him. Now go on to the bottom of the 7th here. 2 for 2 here for Bonds. He's hit a home run already back in the first. single, and of course he has 3 RBIs for the day. Bottom of the 7th, 2-1 count here. Bonds here hits this one here back, and it's going to go deep. It's going to go up, and it's going to go over the wall. Home run there for Theo Bonds as he hits his 2nd home run of the day. Nice job there, Bonds, as he is able to show the power that the Braves know he is capable of. I'm sure, like I said, they've watched him probably quite closely here, as you know, they were amongst one of the teams in the talks, I guess, here to trade for him. And I think so far here it's working out for them now, finally. And we can see more of this to come here, as we still got another half of football, or another half of baseball still to play. So top of the 9th here, bases are loaded for the Pirates, as the Pirates trying to make a move here, try to get something going. And see a round ball here. We'll see if they can get 2. And they do get 2, and that's going to be it for the ball game, as Atlanta pulls off the win here. Nice victory there for them, as they win this one 9-2. So great job there from Atlanta, putting on a great performance, especially from, excuse me, it's getting late as I'm doing these videos. Great performance there from Theo Bonds. He's go 3 for 3 in this ball game, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and of course 3 runs scored as they win this one 9-2. So yeah, he had got his first hit and first home run as a Brave in the opening inning. Nice little 2-run shot there, and of course now with Atlanta here, we're gonna be, of course, obviously playing some more NL baseball coming up here as we take on Milwaukee in the next episode, as we are finish up our homestand here, and of course we'll head on the road there against Pittsburgh, 4 games against Pittsburgh, and of course 3 games against the Mets. But we'll take on Pittsburgh coming up in the next episode. We'll see how we do against Jimmy Nelson, who is currently 3-4 for the season with an ERA of 2.50 and 29 strikeouts and just almost 40 innings this season. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. That helps me out a lot. You guys don't understand how those likes are. They help us out quite a bit here on the channel. Also, to hit that bell notification so you guys be notified, because only half of you guys are getting notifications. So definitely hit that notification button and make sure you guys are following us here on the channel. But also to follow us on social media. We do have a Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Definitely go check those out over there, as we got a lot of fun stuff on the social media, especially on our Discord and our Twitch. Especially our Discord, you can get some behind the scenes stuff, and of course see some videos of this series or any other series before its launch on the channel. So that's a nice little way, and you don't even have to worry about paying for it. You get it for free, so you get a head start of everybody else if you just join the Discord. And also to just check us out also on our second channel on ESGNet LP, as we got a nice Road to Show series over there with our newest Road to Show character here in part of the ESGN family. That is Road to Show with Alex Umberto. Definitely go check it out. A lot of fun, and definitely a nice little series that we put over there on the second channel. But that's it for me. Also, don't forget, if you like live streaming and you want to check out my live streams, we do live stream over on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central till midnight Central. And also, too, we do live stream on Friday afternoons. A little quick live stream around about 1 o'clock Central until about 3 to 4 o'clock Central over there. So always fun, good times, and just chill, relax atmosphere. So if you're into that, definitely go check us out. But as always, guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.